Would you love to start your own YouTube channel and build a lifestyle business, but you're not sure where to start? Or are you sat there in front of a camera like this thinking, oh, these are all the reasons I can't do it, and they start to get in your head like earworms, you know, like the Harry Potter earworms? Well, this is a very unusual video for me. I'm on my holidays in Greece, and one of the guys in the Heartbrand Creator Circle who is following me on the 30-day challenge of me making a video every day, that's why this one's a little bit raw and real in the moment. I want to break all the myths about you not being able to start, because we have the power within us. We have knowledge, skills, wisdom and expertise, and we have age on our side because it gives us more knowledge, wisdom, skills and expertise. So I've gone through the Heartbrand Creator Circle today. We've got a huge post about how we can't do this, and I've just identified 14 videos for him to make. And the reason I'm using my hands is because I'm into the anti-edit right now. I'm into you being the edit, your movement, your actions, etc. So I just want to share with you some of the things that he said he could and couldn't do. And I want to know if these are coming up for you, because if they are, you can make a video out of what you think you can't make a video out of. Now that sounds a little bit contrarian, a bit contradictory. But also I'm going to show you how I've made 14 videos, or I've given him 14 video ideas, but also how you can do it as well. And I'm going to give you the system before I finish this video. So, the first one is, he heads it up with lots of excuses. If I can show this to you on here, he heads it up as lots of excuses. My channel idea does not involve talking head videos in a static location and would require some editing. So I'm struggling a little to figure out with the how to do raw videos. Now, excuse the shouting from a very upset child over there. She's just had her inflatable taken off her by her mum because she wants to take it for lunch. With him saying that, okay, I challenged it. So he also said in here he has no true, real, literal knowledge of his subject. He's starting out. He says he hasn't got a clue, he's got no qualifications. Do you struggle with thinking you need a piece of paper or a qualification? Well, your years of experience and the things that you've done for yourselves are your early videos. And then he says at the moment he has to develop his knowledge and his channel ideas and create challenges. These are just obstacles that you're putting in your way, and so is he. Then he says he wanted to start making videos 12 years ago, and actually how he's just struggled over these 12 years. And I'm like, that's a video in itself. No matter who you are, you share with people how you maybe have struggled. You know, I waited for 5 or 10 years to get my channel live. It's been live over 2 years now. I stopped and started 10 years ago because I put my clients before me. But if I put me before my clients, I could have brought on more clients. There we go. Basically what I've done within this post is I've taken each paragraph and identified a video. 8 paragraphs. Now within the 6th paragraph are 7 video ideas. So let me share with you the video ideas I've given him. Firstly, where are we? Video one. Here we go. Use the HAMSTER framework. Hook, mindset, story, teach, action step. If you haven't seen that, go and find it in my channel. I'll link up to it around here as well so you can see it. It's basically, you create a hook, so you tell them what they're going to get. You ask them a question to get into their mind. You then tell them a story. You teach them something, and you tell them to do something next. That final thing is encourage them to watch the next video so you can create some watch time and binge time. But he said that he couldn't make his first video. And I said, you make your video on the fact that you don't have the knowledge, you have some experience and wisdom and expertise, you're struggling with sharing your knowledge because you feel you haven't got enough, and then you dive into a piece of vulnerability content. You thinking that you're not enough or don't have enough will show up for your audience and help you show up for your audience. But he's here about not having qualifications, but he's been doing it for 50 years. He's got 50 years of failing forward, I like to call this. So that was video 1 for me. Be honest, real, vulnerable. It creates depth. Video 2 is he's at a moment where he feels he needs to do these various challenges. I said video 2 is tell us what this is all about and what 30-day challenges you have done to make you think that there is a better way. Because he says there's a better way to health and fitness for people over 40 and 50. I agree with him. We shouldn't be training how in our 40s and 50s as we did in our 20s. I'm an ex-bodybuilder, been on stage, done bodybuilding shows, etc. Bodybuilding isn't healthy, and I wouldn't train in the same way now as I did when I was 20 and 30. So another great video for him to make. Can you see what's happening here? We're pulling the videos out of the tension he's created for himself. Next video, video 3. I said, tell us more about the regret of 10 years of stagnation towards a better way. He felt there was a better way, wanted to create his YouTube channel, help with health and fitness, but he didn't launch this channel for 10 years. And now through this September 30-in-30 challenge that I've got everybody on, I said, tell us the power of regret, because the power of regret is a great video. Are you regretting not starting your channel, or are you regretting starting a little bit late? That would be a great video for you to make. So that was video 3. Video 4, make a video about this, I said, and he shared about his 30-day challenges and his stoicism it's into, and how he's got videos unlisted and how he could bring them forward. And I said, again, use the HAMSTER framework, give your viewer something to do over a period of time, one of these challenges he's done for himself, for example, and then what have you done? What challenge did you do that got you to the point that where you're at now? Because most of our audience and our viewers are actually trying to get to where we are now. And I always say, your best viewer, your ideal viewer is your former self. So educate people on what you've done. That's what pulls people towards you and creates connection. So that's video 4. Video 5, I said here, break each one of these things down into its own video. So we talked about how he's done. He would share with people how to get them to a point of doing an 8K run, or walking and swimming, 100 sit-ups, 10-minute plank, leg press, supplements, taking adequate water. I believe all of these are individual videos. He shared that in there. So now what we've got 7 topics added to our previous. That brings you to video 12. So don't make it as one video, make it as individual videos, all using the HAMSTER framework: hook, mindset, story, teach, and action step. Share a story about how you use that thing and the outcome and the benefit. That's what I've written here. So if you have got people who you work with, you can pull their challenges and pain points and their, obstructions and obstacles and make them into a video just like this to help them. And then we've got to video 12 through all those individual topics of video 13. This is the struggle and depth video. Again, another struggle and depth video. These depth videos create real deep connection. A lot of people just want to go viral, but if you create depth content, you're pulling your audience towards you and they become your raving fans. So I said, tell more about your plans for your channel within the depth video, and ask your audience what they want. So I'm asking you now, what would you like more of? Do you want more of this real raw content in one take? Do you want to see what's going on in my holiday? Because I've created another video while I've been here. Do you want to see how I create kind of the lifestyle so that you can model that as well? I can do that. And then we've got video 14, the frustration video. It's the one that a lot of people will relate to. So he said he sometimes feels annoyed for not starting earlier. Do you feel annoyed by not starting earlier? I know I do. So it's something that I can relate to. But here we are. He said there's no point looking backwards because that's not the direction we're heading. I love that quote. Clearly leaning into his stoicism. And then I put down here, you now have 14 videos to get going with. What I suggest is taking an idea from each of your videos that you make, because you will find insights. Either an insight you see or a question from a comment from a viewer for your next 2 weeks content. 14 videos that I've given him here, ideas to make, raw talking head. Okay, very simple educational ones. Any insights that he opens up as he's making the video through the hook, the mindset, the story, the teach, the action step, or any questions or reference points that people leave in the comments, they could be future videos, because your comments are absolutely golden. So if you can make content through the comments, you're answering the questions and solving the problems of your audience. We're not making content for the algorithm. We're not here to be YouTubers for an algorithm. Our algorithm is actually humans. So heck, I put here, heck, as I sit in Greece replying, this might be a video I'm about to make to show others in a situation like you. And they've literally just shot it. And all I've done, and you can do this too, is I've answered his questions in the community post. And I've just talked you through the process. And I've used the hook. I told you at the beginning what you were going to get from the video. I asked you a question, do you struggle with these things? I then told you the story, as well as molded it with the teaching point of Craig's challenges. And then at the end, I'm going to say to you, watch one of these videos here, because YouTube knows your viewing habits better than me, and it will give you the best video to watch next. Take care, much love, hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below.